Hi everyone, this is Reese with Routeman. I am creating a new help video for a feature that we've created called the ricx web installer. This is the exact same thing as the ricx installer app for those of you who are familiar with it while working with ricx. We have now just created a web-based way of doing the same thing. So if you're using ricx and wanting to activate units, you can now also come to the ricx website, and you'll see that I'm at the main page before I've logged into the website. There is a button up here in the top right now, the ricx button. When you click that, it will pull up the company login screen. Each company that uses ricx is given a specific code that you can use to log into your ricx login. So for this, I'm going to use one of our testing databases to show you how it works. So I'm going to log in, and when I log in, I'm met with a page just like I am on the ricx installer app. This will be somewhat different for Routeman users versus non-Routeman users. But the first thing you're going to do is look for the serial number on the RIC unit. It's on the white COM device. It's an 8-digit number that you're going to use to activate. So in this case, I'm going to use one for our testing database. And if you're a Routeman customer, when you come to click on customers, it'll have listed your customers that you have inside your Routeman database for you to choose from. So which customer are you assigning it to? In this case, I'm just going to choose 76 gas station. If you were a non-Routeman customer, you would just type in the name of the customer you're assigning this RIC to. Same thing for equipment. If you're a Routeman customer, it'll pull up the equipment that you have listed in Routeman. And if you're a non-Routeman customer, you would just type in the name of the merchandiser or whatever you're wanting to call the equipment that the RIC will be associated to. You'll choose the pattern here. Really, for all of our installs at this time, the perpendicular pattern is what is often used, but if for some reason you need to use parallel, that option is there as well. Then you would set a temperature threshold, a threshold of if the box rose to a certain temperature, what temperature would you want to be notified that it's risen to? I'm just going to put 40% or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. For event threshold, what percentage do you want the inventory to drop to before the unit notifies you that you need to make a delivery? So in this case, I'm just going to put 30%. The height. So what is the height from the inside roof of the merchandiser to the inside floor of the merchandiser? I'm just going to put 1400. Offset. Offset is not normally used, but it is there if you want the option. It is when it is used, it's used because you often leave a certain number of inches between the top of the ice that's loaded in and where the sensors are. If that was 5 inches or something like that, you could put that in here so that the sensors know to not account for that extra space. And then finally, you would assign a product. Which product is going to be inside the merchandiser that's going to be monitored? Once you've selected that, you have sensor location, which is just where at the customer in general is this box located. Is it in the front of the building? Or is it inside the building? Is it behind the building? Just something to give them an idea of its physical location at that customer. And that's really about it. Once you've filled out every field, you hit assign. It'll tell you down here if it was successful or not. If it is, you're good to go. If not, it's probably because a field was left untouched. If you have any further questions about how to use the ricx installer on the web browser, please feel free to give us a call at KCS and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much and have a good day.